I have 100 days to defeat Lost Island. Now, what does that mean? That means I have to kill the boss by day 100, and if I don't, I fail. And if I die, I fail. And there's many new creatures on this map. I have never played it, so it is new to me as well. Let's do this. And it all began here. I woke up on a beach on day 1, surrounded by mountains. It was kind of strange, you know. I had never seen this place before. I've never been here before, so I have no idea where I am. I spawned next to a Pteranodon, which seemed kind of lucky, and probably like a good sign that there is nothing here trying to kill me. But anyway, I got some stone, got some fiber, and I started making tools, and started getting myself some flint, which then I can make myself a hatchet, other weapons, including a bow, which I can then protect myself. I found this little guy, kind of wanted to tame him, but I'm sorry, little guy. I need to hide right now. And, well, nothing was harmed in the making of this video, okay? Nothing at all. No creatures were killed. But anyway, carrying on farming, getting some stone, thatch, wood, and fiber. Made myself a foundation, a mortar and pestle, and made myself some spark powder. I needed this for the food bait station, which actually is the mod, and, well, I can basically tame things with this. I have no idea how it actually works, but I guess like craft foods, and, well, I use it to tame things. But we're going to find out together exactly how that works right now. Come down. That's it. That's it. That's it. Food bait. Wait a minute. What is this? The greatest mobile game of all time. It can't be. Raid Shadow Legends. Okay, if you've not heard of this game before, then where have you been living the last few years? Because have you been living under a rock? You probably have. Because, yeah. Well, let me tell you some things about this game, okay? If you don't know what this is, let me tell you. Over 600 champions to choose from, their own unique factions and own history in the world of Talaria. That's pretty cool. One of the things I enjoy most about Raid is the wide variety of champions to choose from. And each of these champions I love to take into PvP arena battles and get my fix for competitiveness for the day. You know what's even cooler? Raid just added a new boss to the game, the Hydra. This thing, the biggest, baddest, scariest thing yet. Each head does different things and it has its own abilities and mechanics. Wow. Yeah. It can cloak itself in a cloud of poison and do a ton more crazy things. This thing is a force not to be reckoned with. I mean, look at this thing. Even I couldn't take this guy down, but if you can, then prove it to me. There's a ton happening in Raid this month. To start off, Raid's releasing a bunch of new awesome champions along with a brand new faction Wars Crypt, and one of my favorite factions is the Shadowkin. It's going to be amazing. I can't wait for the crypt to open up so I can dive in and see what it's all about. And on top of that, there's a ton of New Year events happening and tournaments, and including a special fusion event where you can get one of Raid's newest legends. But also, this is the best time to get started in Raid, so click the link in the description, you'll get some free resources and a free mystery champion. And, you know, I'm not telling you who it is. It could be anybody. So, you know, click that link, and all that treasure will be waiting for you right here. Oh my god, the eyes. I think I did it. Oh, I tamed it! So, he tamed up. Yeah, easy as that. We got ourselves a low-level PT. Our first PT. Kinda happy about that. But you know what? We're going to start making a move out of here because I don't want to be stuck around here too long. And I want to get out of here and see some places. But I then named my Pteranodon Pandora. Seemed like quite a suitable name for her. It's quite a fitting name. Very nice. But then I started heading inland as well. That's a better place to find chitin, as I needed a saddle for this. I wanted to ride it. And for that, I needed a saddle. And you know what they say? If you're lost on Lost Island, then go uphill and follow the path. And you know what else to say? If you leave the path, you end up in the mesh, like these 3 parasols right here. And, well, who put them there? Wildcard. I carried on running up the mountain to try find a good place where I could see things, but I found something else, even better. Jackpot, 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 jackpot. No, not jackpot. Run away, run away, run away, run away, run away, run away. Problem, 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 problem. Just one. No! If he had bitten PT, my PT would have died. That would have been very sad. So I managed to lose the trail of the other raptors that were chasing me, except this one. But when I killed him, he gave me a pickaxe, and, well, I'll take that. Thank you. I then went back, killed the rest of the Titan enemy soldiers, as they give good chitin. But unfortunately, once I killed them all and harvested them all up, I didn't quite get enough for the saddle, and I was a few off. But then nighttime started to fall in. So I found a nice little place, harvested up some metal, made myself a nice little house. I mean, look at this thing, okay? Today was good, right? Got a PT, got myself a nice little forge, got some metal, and got myself a nice little safe place for the night. So we're going to kind of take a nap in here tonight, you know, block myself in, and go to sleep. day 2 came around, and well, I started out by harvesting some metal and getting the forges going for the day. Yeah, I needed them stacked up as I had a big day ahead of me, and I'd be out for quite a while, so why not get it cooking metal while I'm out? I found a bunch of mega errors along the way. These things give great chitin, also a lot of experience, so I went to go kill them. Well, one thing I forgot is that these guys are actually kinda strong for the little guys they are, and things turned badly.
Wow. Well, that's always nice. Oh wow, these give a lot of chitin. See, if it didn't die there, I've been riding him. Pandora, sorry. I'm sorry, Pandora. Pandora died already.
So yeah, Pandora, dead. Yeah, I'm kind of unlucky. But you know what, maybe it's a sign. Yeah, maybe Pandora is a sign that we're gonna find better. No one will ever replace Pandora. Always have a place in my heart. But you know what? It's fine. Because we're gonna make some we got some arrows here. We're gonna tame up this PT right here. You see? This PT? It's gonna be a high level, I promise. Oh. It's level 50. Okay, well you know what? It's fine. What level's this one?
85. There you go. Eat.
Ooh, would you like... You like that? You want some more? Here you go. Take it. Would you like it? Would you like it? No? Fuck you, bruh. Okay. Then what about this one?
Eat. Take it. Oh my god. I'm about to team level 135 for Pteranodon. Oh my goodness. Okay, okay. Pet. Aw, I pet him. What? What? I cared him. Oh my god, I cared for him. Wow. Okay. You know what? This is Candela. Yeah, Candela. Some things. So we have. Kill him. Kill him. Kill him. Kill him.
So I ended up killing a bunch of creatures for hide, which then with the hide I could make a PT saddle. Because, yeah, I didn't have any. So I made my saddle and, you know, hopped on Candela, and we started heading home. I saw this drop, went to go get it.
Really?
It disappeared on me, you know, like the video, if that has ever happened to you. Happens to me all the time. And then we called it a night, and we went to sleep. Day 3 started out by making a smithy. And we went on, made a crossbow, you know, always need a crossbow, quite helpful. And then I took flight. I started flying around, exploring, and I found a cave. And, well, inside the cave was not a lot. I got kind of lost in here, if I'm honest. I didn't really know where I was going, but I did find a couple of scorpions, and I harvested them for chitin. You know, I needed chitin, so it was kind of helpful. And then I found this thing, but I thought Megalinias were friendly, but it turned out they was not. He applied a disease to me, which actually very nearly killed me. It was quite close, so I had to leave and call it a night. So I had to find a place to set camp for the night, so that's what I did. I found a place, set up camp, but hopefully nothing attacks me while I'm sleeping. That'd be a shame. Day 4. Today, I changed my hair, as you can see. And you're probably thinking, you look like why using the same hair as someone else that I know, but honestly, don't care, didn't ask, and you know, I can use whatever hair I want. It doesn't matter who it looks like, because it looks like me. I have a mustache, right? Yeah? Is that okay with you? Well, tough, because it has to be okay with you. Alright, so keep it in your head. Do not say anything in the comments. I don't want to see you look like this guy. Yeah, refrain yourself. But anyway, I made my way down the tower. Long spiral stairs vibrating my screen. Quite nice to see. And, well, I got to the bottom of the tower. It's quite nice down here. This would be quite a nice place to build. But I don't really want to build here. It's a bit too much. Although it's very nice, very aesthetically pleasing, there's no point building here, you know? But I do wish that these places actually had more of a use, because they look nice, but they have no purpose. But anyway, I started flying around so I could find something interesting. But I did find crystal along my way. Kind of interesting. You know, I got that and made myself a spyglass. Oh, what is that? So it turned out that that thing over there was actually something pretty damn cool. And that was a fort. Yeah, it's pretty nice. A fort. Who would have known? I do wish these places had more uses and, like, more things you could actually do. rather than just look at, because I actually really appreciate like the detail in these places. They're really damn cool. But anyway, nighttime came. I set myself some campfires, put some wood in there, and got myself cooking up for the night. It was kind of cold, very chilly. So I sat in the chair and filled my belly with some food and chilled. Day 5 started out by taming a snow owl. Yeah, I found this guy. This is pretty cool. I didn't even know snow owls are on this map, but they are. So I tamed them. Oh, you want to be petted? Oh, there we go. We got a snow owl. So we got ourselves a first snow owl, which is pretty damn cool. But on my way to Green Obelisk, I found a couple of things. Yeah, I found an alpha raptor. So I started farming some wood and some stone, and then I trapped him. Pretty good. It went to plan, didn't go wrong, and I killed him. Got myself some nice levels. Got 12 levels. Also got myself a journeyman hatchet, which was pretty helpful as well. From the raptor, I got a bunch of prime meat, which I made a bait station to make prime bait, which would all go into one stack, so it wasn't wasted. And through the night, I started flying again to the Green Obelisk. By day 6, I was halfway there. Yeah, it was a long journey, a lot of nice places along the way, but by the end of the day, I basically made it. And I was spoiled for choice, honestly. There were so many places that I could choose to build from here. It's very difficult to choose from. It really is. I have no idea where to build here. So you know what I'm going to do? Place down a few storage boxes, start farming a few resources around, and I'll be able to start building my house and kind of get an idea of what I'm doing. You know? So that's what I did. Started farming some fiber, I got metal, wood, stone, and it started coming along. Yeah, I started placing the foundations to give me an idea of where I'm at. Day 7, I continued farming wood, crafting foundations, and place them down. You know, I needed as many foundations as I could. I wanted to basically get the layout of the house going well. And it was, except one thing. I didn't really have resources. I didn't really have tames. I wanted farming dinos. So I went out on my way. I found a beaver dam. But I was looking for farming dinos still. But instead I found a Maywing, which, well, I didn't even know they existed on the map. Apparently they do, which is very good news because these things are extremely versatile and very fast. So I wanted to tame one up. I found level 130, and I started taming it using the bait, and I tamed it up. So after taming this guy, I ended up actually going home for the day, as it was nighttime. I got some sleep, came back the next day, and parachuted my way all the way there with a saddle so I could ride him back. You know, I had no cryopods, I had no other choice to do this. But once he got there, you know, I named him Speed. It kind of made sense, since he's speedy and very fast. So, it is that fast that you can kind of make it from one place to another in literally less than a minute. So, yeah, I went around and I found monkeys. And I'd never seen these things before. I think they're new to Lost Island, and well, I wanted to tame them. I've never seen them before, but apparently they require meat, so I'm going to try feed them prime meat, and I just scattered it everywhere. Oh, yeah, well, they seem to be quite aggressive as well, so I guess I'll have to, you know, do it from a distance, shoot the arrows with the meat on, and try to tame them that way. I'll just shoot arrows everywhere, and hopefully tame some. Hopefully they walk into this, and... Oh, we tamed one. Oh, it's the max level one. That's good. Okay. Alright, so he's got 42 melee. That is actually really, really good. That is really good. Okay. So, I can throw poop by the looks of it. Can hit, can jump. Oh, can climb a tree. Wow. Okay. That's kind of cool. Bit glitchy. But, that's pretty cool. So, this thing can climb trees, climb pretty much anything. Yeah, this thing's pretty cool. I can't take it home with me right now, because I don't have a cryopod, so I'm going to mark it on my map to come back later when I have cryopods, so I can cryo it up. But I imagine this monkey is an absolute disaster on official. Like, I just know it will with meshing. It's going to be terrible. Anyway, I flew around and found myself some obsidian. I harvested it up, because I'd need it. Then I found this thing. Oh, what is that? Yeah, an Amargasaurus. Yup. Day 9 came around while I was flying around, and, well, I found this place. No! There's a church. That's pretty cool. Hey, maybe I can, like, say my sins here, you know? Nah, I'm joking, I don't have any sins. But, my only sin is that I haven't uploaded in a while. Oh, you know, I'm sorry, God. I'm sorry, Father. But I did find a tavern. Yeah, a tavern's pretty cool. You know what? Again, it's quite sad that these places don't have more of a use, you know? Like, Look how cool this place is. This is so cool. Like, if this place actually had a use to make people come here, that'd be so damn wicked. But, yeah. And anyway, for the rest of the day, I flew around, tried to find oil. Disaster of a thing trying to find oil. Couldn't find it anywhere. But eventually, I did find it. There was one place where I could find it where I wouldn't actually drown myself trying to get it. So, I harvested it up. I needed oil for a fabricator. So, yeah, I got some oil. Then we went home. And, well, it was kind of nighttime at that point. So, I just pretty much chilled and went to sleep. Day 10, I started out by crafting myself some torches, some standing torches, and just because they look nice. I then went out, tried to find myself an Argentavius, because, well, I wanted to build my house, and I didn't want to farm it by hand, so getting an Argent would be the first step of many. But I found a nice little Argent right here, so I had to kill the Sabertooth, and then I could tame it up. It's a level 130, and kind of perfect, you know? Tamed it up, my first Argent. So we went home, we made a fabricator, and I made some polymer. You know, nighttime started to come in, but I made myself some cryopods for the end of the day. I made 5 of them in total, because, well, cryopods are quite handy, and without them, it's pretty much impossible to do anything. So, yeah. I'm gonna craft 5 of them up, and then we're gonna head to sleep, and tomorrow, well, we got a big day. We're gonna farm hide and even tame things. On day 11, I found myself a Phiomia for hide, so I killed it. I then got myself a bunch of hide, and I killed this, and a few of the things. Yeah, I killed a titan bear as well. Got as much hide as I could. That was kind of easy. And then I found 2 dodos. I tamed these guys up, because why the hell not? Because I kind of felt bad, actually, from the start of the video, where I killed 2 dodos. So I made it up and tamed 2. But then I was fighting a stego outside my house, and I found a level 130 ankylo on my doorstep. So I killed this stego, and he did a somersault backwards and did a backflip. Kind of cool. You know, and I harvested him up. And then I went to go tame the ankylo. And this guy, yeah, pretty cool. That means tomorrow we can get on with it. Farm stone, metal, flint, and everything we need. On day 12, I went out farming with the Ankylosaurus and the Argent. And I got myself a bunch of metal and other resources. But then I found another Argent. It was level 150, and I thought, well, why not tame it? Because I could breed my Argents and, well, have an imprinted Argentavius, which would mean I could farm even more. So I did that. I bred them up and got an egg and went to sleep. On day 13, I made myself a snow owl saddle and realized this thing's actually super slow. And yeah, too slow. Okay, I got myself the Maywing instead. Waywing, yeah, that one, okay. And yeah, we flew around a lot faster, looking for a beaver. And I eventually came across one, a level 150. My luck is insane, except from the fact that it's being attacked by a Sarco right now. And I can't let that happen. I can't let this thing die. I actually really need this. I need to farm wood, and I need a lot of wood for my house. My house is going to be huge, so yo, I can't let this happen. So I had to do the business and put it in its place. I am not a dangerous person. It's just, I had to do the deed. But yeah, I fed the beaver a bit of food, and while I was feeding him, I was also harvesting the Sarco. Multitasking. And the beaver liked my food that much that he kept on coming back for more. Eventually, tamed him up, and boom. We got ourselves a level 225 beaver. Now, that's max level. That's pretty good. But the day was not over yet. I needed to get myself a Doedicurus, and, you know, the best place for a Doedicurus is probably the Redwoods. And it was. I found myself a high-level Doedicurus straight away, but I also soon remembered that the Redwoods is not a friendly place. Everything seems to want to steal from you, and he wants to kill you. So this guy stole my berries. How dare he? Well, this guy is just trying to chase me. It's not fun. There is way too many Pegomastics. Thieving little things. You know, little critters. I hate them. When you think it can't get worse, well, it can. He's camping my tame. I can't actually go near my Maywing. Otherwise, he's going to steal something else from me. So, yeah, I just keep getting bullied. Yeah, this is not fun. And again, just getting flicked up in the air. Can't get a break. Literally, you cannot get a break in the Redwoods. It is constant. But you know what? It's fine. I killed a little Pegomastic's annoyance, and, well, I finally got to tame in peace. I tamed up my Doedicurus, and then I moved on, found some other things to tame, found a PT, and I also found a monkey, and, well, I named him Steve, because I can, and I like the name Steve. On day 14, here's what I got. I got a beaver, got a monkey, got a PT, and also I got myself a Doedicurus, which I'm farming with right now. I'm going to get myself a bunch of stone, because I have a lot of things I need to craft over the next few days, and that's to do with the house, and you're going to see very soon why that is. Okay, so we're going to stock up on as much stone as we can, and as many resources as we can. Day 15, I started farming wood. I went out with a beaver, got as much wood as I can, and this guy is a lot easier to farm with than by hand, for sure. And then I needed thatch, so I went out with the Ankylosaurus and the Argentavius, and I got myself a bunch of thatch by hitting all the trees. It actually got me a lot of thatch. It was good. And then on day 16, well, today I started crafting all my things that I needed, and, well, I'm going to put it in a time lapse because this is where I kind of go crazy on my building and farming, and I just farm, build, craft for the next about 10 days-ish. So, I'm just going to time-lapse that for you. Day 27. Today, I finished building, finally. Yes, it's been a long time building. I've just been kind of farming, building, crafting, and, well, we've come to the end of it. And this is what we got. This is the result. Okay, we got some nice little standing torches inside the railings. Quite nice little detail, I think. This is the outside. It's kind of cool. You'll see it more later on. But inside here, this is going to be crafting. This is not finished yet. Still going to move things around. This is dino storage. Kind of cool. I mean, I'll probably put some things in here. Upstairs, we got breeding or dino storage, and again, breeding or dino storage. Yeah. And then here, this is my garden. Yeah, I'm gonna put crops here. So, crops out here, and then inside is just kind of storage. That's about it. That's pretty cool, though. Day 28, I started out by obviously moving tames around the house, and also finishing the crafting area, because quite an important thing, the crafting area, and it helps a lot with gameplay. So, I finished off doing that, and then later on in the day, I went out and I found a wyvern trench. So, I had a little fly around, and had a look if I could try find any eggs, and, well, would you know it? It was very difficult to find any eggs. Okay, this thing, it flies very quick, and it's almost impossible. But I did actually manage to spot one egg, and I managed to get it, but it was a low level, so I just took it anyway, because why the hell not? When flying home, I ended up coming across a cave. Now, when you see a cave, you know what they say? Explore the cave. Nah, they probably say don't explore the cave and probably be prepared for the cave, but, you know, I'm going to explore the cave anyway, because I can, and I want to. But I found a red drop, and it was definitely worth it. I got an insane Castro saddle, a beaver saddle, and I found an artifact. Now, I don't know if this is an artifact I need for the boss, but I'll take it anyway. Why not while I'm here? Now, I don't think it is one I need, but I'll take it. Day 29, I started talking to dinosaurs, trying to tell them that I'm friendly. It didn't really work. Luckily, I escaped and, well, didn't die. They couldn't swim deep enough, and I managed to get away. But for the rest of the day, I kind of chilled and flew home. On day 30, I found my old monkey. Yeah, I got him cryoed up, and, well, we went on a little journey together. And I found a Managama, level 135, and, well, I had to tame this guy. I had prime bait on me, so I wanted to see how this would work. And, well, it didn't work, okay? I completely forgot that these things aggro 24/7 onto anything they can. And for this food bait to work, it was basically impossible. So I moved on, then I found something even bigger. A Giga. Yeah, I found a Giga. And I was like, I wanted to tame this so bad. I really did. I really wanted to tame this thing, but I couldn't. It simply wouldn't let me. He did the same thing as a Managama, and he just kept on aggroing onto things, and it made it kind of impossible. I didn't really have any purpose to actually tame it for this video, so there's no point taming it. But I did find an Ovis on my way home when it started to go dark, and with this thing, yeah, got a bunch of mutton from him. Maybe, just maybe I could use this mutton to tame the Giga, yeah. Maybe I could use like a mutton bait and it's like more effective. Who knows? Maybe we need to find that out tomorrow. So that's what I did. Went back on day 31 with the mutton arrows and shot some arrows near him. And I can tell you right now, it did not work. And then I went home and made myself some scuba for the day. And I kind of rested. Day 32, went out with my scuba and I tamed myself an Iki. an Ichthyosaurus, and I had plans. I had big plans. Plans to tame a Tuzo. And I tell you how this went, okay? It went awful. Didn't find a single Tuzo. But since I was down here for a couple of days, I actually did find a lot of red drops. Now, most of these red drops I found on day 33. And there was actually a lot of good loot. It could have been better. It could have been more things that I actually needed, rather than things that are just good and not that I need. But I did find a couple of decent blueprints, like a shotgun blueprint that I could use for a boss, and an Ascendant fabricated sniper. But I did run out of oxygen tanks, and, well, I didn't want to die, so I headed home, and I called it for the day. And we probably won't be going back down there, since it's kind of boring. But, yeah, I went home, went to sleep. Day 35, woke up, and this is what I got. Got a bunch of blueprints, shotgun, and shield, Wetzel platform saddle, fabricated sniper, and many other things. Something to do. I then went out, found metal. It's very important. I need metal. You know, you don't want to let your metal supply go dry. So, got metal, got myself some crystal. Figured out that those crystal nodes give an absolute ton of crystal. And I carried on getting more metal. Yeah, I stocked up on metal. I do not want the metal to stop cooking. So, I filled up all the forges equally, and we were sorted. Metal was on the go again. There we have it. Okay. Day 36. Today I made myself some crop plots and I started placing them outside of my garden area. I wanted to get crops going, and for that, well, I need it placed and I need it working. So I kind of have OCD and I have to make sure these things are placed exactly on top of each other. So we eventually got it. Yeah, there's a bit of a task, but I always enjoy placing crop plots. I then made myself a crossbow, a better crossbow, a journeyman one, and I made myself some arrows as well. But I needed trank arrows. I needed things to tame, like manigamas, and, well, I can't tame anything like that without trank arrows. So, I went out, got myself a bunch of berries. I took out the Ankylo and Argentavius, and I got a ton of berries by hanging it above and swinging. I made myself a bunch of narcotics, and then I made myself a trap. Yeah. On day 37, I started flying over to the snow to try find a manigama. Even in the morning, man, sun comes green. Time is up. Ooh, manigama. Okay. Okay. That right there is his reaction of finding any high level manigama. Yeah, I was quite shocked and I was very happy. So I led this thing into the trap and, you know, I had to get this thing tamed up. So I opened the trap door, so hopefully trap him inside, and then I started trying to knock him out. You know, he seemed a bit angry and trying to escape, but there's no way he's going anywhere. He's kind of stuck inside. Well, at least I thought. Yeah, it turns out he slipped out the trap, and I kind of built the trap wrong. So I then had to take down the trap while he was attacking me, and build a complete new one. That was great fun. But eventually, I managed to get him inside and I get him trapped properly. So this time I could actually knock him out and not have a problem. That's what I did. So I began knocking him out, and eventually, once he was knocked out, I put the mutton inside of him. And he tamed instantly because he's been jumping around wasting all his energy inside of there. So, I tamed him up, he was mine, and I got my first manigama. Pretty good. Now we just need a female to breed. So, I cried him up, and, well, as we went to go head home, I decided to check the wyvern nests. And I actually found a level 170 wyvern egg. What level is it? Oh, wow. Okay. So yeah, today's been a very good day, and a very lucky day. On day 39, I started making a bunch of spark powder. Now, I made a lot of spark powder because later on in the video, I'm going to need it for the boss. And then I moved around things in the crafting area. I turned things to S+ instead of normal, giving it more slots, and basically you can do more with it. I then placed down a generator and an aircon, and I placed down the wyvern egg. Day 40, I hatched the wyvern, and this thing is pretty nice. I mean, look at this. I don't really use wyverns, but why not, you know? I'm not going to use it still, but it's cool to have. I then named my Snow Owl Smokey, and I named my manigama D. These nuts. It's pretty funny. And I named my wyvern Talon. I then took out D, and, well, I realized how bad an unimprinted manigama is. They literally dash about 2 meters before they drop on the floor. It is not fun. But anyway, nighttime came in. I accidentally fell down into the wyvern trench with the manigama.
and found myself in a bit of a situation. Yeah, I ended up fighting a bunch of wyverns, and I nearly found myself dead. My player and my manic armor. It was not good. Luckily I survived, made my way out on day 41, and I had to kill a bunch of things, get some raw meat, and heal my manic armor back up to full health. Whoa! So yeah, I then also realized that this thing launches you about 1 million miles in the air, and for a Maywing, that would be actually pretty cool. But anyway, I carried on the rest of my day looking for more manic armors, as I need a female. I need to breed, and well, would you guess it? I found one. I found a female manic armor, so I knocked this thing out, and well, I had to tame this thing on. I had to. I need it. There is no option. That means now I can breed my manic armors and have myself an imprinted one. Day 42 outside my house was a Paracer just chilling, and well, I wanted to tame him up because I can, and I named him Tony. Tony the Racer. Tony the Paracer. I then bred my manic armors, got myself a little baby. That's kind of cute. I mean, look at this thing. Can't wait till it raises. But then I finished off the day by doing my irrigation for the farm. On day 43, I started freezing with my owl to drain its stamina and food to make it drop me snow owl pellets. However, the one time I did do it, I accidentally froze myself for the majority of the day. It was not very fun. But then I started using the snow owl pellets to fill up the crop plots, and I got them going, you know, got some vegetables going, and all I needed was a few more pellets, so that's what I did for the rest of the day. On day 44, my manic armors finished raising. Now this thing is a lot quicker, as you can see. It's going to be a lot better and a lot easier to use. I ended up flying across the map. I went to the Wyvern Trench, and I didn't really think it through, but I started fighting a poison wyvern. If this thing had shot at me with a poison bomb, I probably would have died, and the 100 days would have been over. So I should have been more careful. But anyway, I ended up finding a wyvern egg inside of a nest. Now, this wyvern egg was actually level 150 lightning wyvern egg. So, I decided to take this thing home and leave it at the house. On day 45, I went out taming Rexes. Well, at least I tried. I tried to tame a Tech Rex, I tried to find them, but I had to kill all the Rexes that I found on the way to try and spawn a Tech Rex in. Because they won't spawn if, like, the spawns are blocked by other Rexes, so you just kind of have to get lucky. But eventually, after killing a lot of Rexes, one eventually spawned, and it was actually a max level. It was pretty lucky. So, I spent my time knocking this thing out, and after a while, I eventually got it knocked down. And on day 46, it tamed up. Yeah, I finally had myself my first Tech Rex of this 100 days, and, well, it had 44 health. That's pretty good. It could have been better, but it's definitely very good still. So, all we need now is a male Rex with decent melee, and then we'll be set on breeders. But, for now, let's not worry about that. First, let's get our Rex out, craft some trank arrows, and also, I need narcotics. I'm actually out of narcotics right now. So, I'm going to take Steve out, get some narco berries, and I'll be able to make myself even more narcotics because, yeah, I'm going to need quite a lot of them. I have a lot of things I got to tame. So, I finished the day by crafting myself more narcotics, and then I went to sleep. Day 47, I woke up and the first thing I did was I went out and started getting narco berries. Because I was going to be using a lot of narcotics as there's still quite a few things I got to tame throughout this 100 days. So, after I got the narcotics, I started making arrows, and that's what I did for the rest of the day. Day 48 to day 54, I went around looking for a male Rex. I killed so many Rexes trying to force spawn and get them to spawn, and eventually on day 54 one finally spawned, and it was a high level, so I had to tame this thing. I knocked it out straight away, and I sat with it until it tamed, and well, it took most of the day, so I pretty much sat here for the rest of the day and just waited. Oh, 37 melee? Bro. Really? Day 55. So, I got my Rex back, obviously. Only got 37 melee. This is not too good. It's actually quite bad, but it's manageable. Okay, we're only doing Gamma, so hopefully that should be fine. I'm hoping that will be fine. That should get us through it. But anyway,
Okay, gotta breed these. I've got myself a Wyvern Egg to hatch, and also have an Argentavius Egg to hatch. So, first thing to hatch is the Argentavius, and does it have the weight stat that its parent has? It does not. Okay. But you know what? It's going to be imprinted, so still good. And the Wyvern is very good, actually. That is very good stats for a Wyvern. It is very spread around, and is for level 150, that's pretty good. Almost 30 on everything. Yeah, I'm going to name it Zeus. Classic name. I name all my Lightning Wyvern Zeus. And as for the Rex, let's check his stats. So, yeah, day 56. The Lightning Wyvern's come along well. The Rex is awful, but we're not going to talk about that. Anyway, we went out farming wood for the rest of the day. You know, we need a lot of wood. We need to kind of stack up. And I also need to fill up the forges. That's what I did. Got them going again. Do not want them running out. Okay. Day 57, I woke up, imprinted my Wyvern, and imprinted my Rex as well. And then I had to kill this Manigama. I accidentally left it on breeding, and this thing isn't imprinted, so I have no use for it. So, gonna kill it with my Lightning Wyvern, and yeah, free meat. I then bred the Rexes again, and breeding the Rexes is gonna be a big part of this video, okay? We need them for the bosses, so we're gonna be doing it quite a lot. But luckily, this Rex right here was a female, which means I can now breed 2 females at once instead of just 1. Even though it didn't get the stats, it's fine. On day 58, I bred the Argentaviuses and also did some things around the house. But I tried to get the Argentavius with the weight stat, but unfortunately, he did not have the weight stat again. On day 59, I went out. Yeah, I had a place to be, and I wanted to go find some things. I had no idea what I wanted to find, but I discovered this place. Yeah, a Manigama nest, and well, there was 2 eggs inside of each other. I very nearly died, and I was probably risking it a bit too much, so yeah, my fault here. Nearly died. Oh! Yeah, it was a pretty close call. And then I went into the other one, and it was kind of the same thing there. Oh! Okay, we need to get out of it. Oh, wow. Yeah, we nearly died. It was no good. If we had died, it would have been quite a sad day. You know, we made it all this way just to die like that. That'd be kind of funny, actually. But anyway, I hatched my egg, and well, I'm probably never even going to use this thing, but why not have it? Like, why not, you know? I then finished the day off by farming fiber. This is good fun. Day 60 started out with me making trank arrows, and then I went on and made myself some vegetable bait. And now this is the better version of a berry bait, or, you know, berries versus vegetables. Vegetables are better. But anyway, I was flying around and I found a Megatherium. Now, I need this thing badly, but I need it alive, so I better kill these wolves first. But I actually need this thing to go through caves, artifact caves, and if I can take it through artifact caves, it makes getting artifacts a lot easier. And it looks like he likes the food, so that's a good sign. So, after I tamed him up, I ended up taking him home, because I need to get saddle on him and get him prepared and, well, healed up once I level him up, and take him into the artifact caves to go get artifacts. On day 61, I have 2 Rex eggs. Now, with my luck, these aren't going to get the stats, okay? I already know it. But anyway, I make my way across the map with the Manigama, and I've got to get some artifacts. So, I make my way inside the waterfall, and I try to get my way through the cave. Quite a long way, quite a deep cave, so it's going to be quite the task. Oh my god, there are so many spiders. Stop slowing me. Oh, it feels so slow. Okay. So I begin making my way through the cave by clearing sector by sector, and eventually I make my way to the artifact. Artifact of the Sky Lord. We eventually have gotten it. So, we take this artifact and we get the hell out of here, because we do not want to be in here. On day 62, we have another artifact that we have to go get. Now, I actually ended up getting lost inside of this cave when I came here, so it was not really very fun. Yeah, I had no idea where I was going. I could have made it like a 2-minute trip, but instead it ended up being about a couple of day trip as I got lost inside of it. But it was a great experience. This place is very big, but eventually I did find the artifact, and then I did manage to get out. But I was here for longer than I should have been here. I was here for about 2 days. So let's check what we actually need now for the boss, because we are kind of getting there. So we need Artifact of the Pack, Artifact of the Hunter, Talons, Brain, Skin, Claws. We'll do them last, but first we need the other artifacts. But so far it's going pretty well. We've got 2 artifacts out of 4, and we're going to get the other 2 soon. Day 65 to day 66, I spent the entire 2 days just raising and breeding Rexes, trying to get males or females with both the stats. But after the 2 days, I eventually did get a male that actually has both combined stats, the health and the melee. So that's a good start. On day 67, I headed over to another cave on the Lost Island, and, well, it's more like Lost Cave because I get lost in these caves quite easily. Yeah, there's a bunch of nasties in here, so I have to kill them first and take them down before I can progress through the cave, because these things, they're a pain in my backside. But eventually, after getting lost in the cave, I eventually found the artifact. Yeah, it took a bit of time, but eventually I did get it. And that leaves only Pack Cave. We need the Pack artifact, so we're gonna have to figure out how to get that, because last time I went down there, it wasn't there. On day 68, the first thing I was going to do is go make medical brews. But the thing I realized is I actually need narcotics. I'm out. So, in order to do that, I'm gonna have to go actually farm myself narcotics. So, I'm gonna have to begin by farming narco berries, and I'm gonna have to take Steve here for a little journey. And we have to go farm a bunch of narco berries. Luckily, Steve is very good at his job and he gets plenty of berries. So, I got as many narco berries as I can. And once I had enough, I went back and I crafted them into narcotics. And, well, this should be enough narcotics for enough medical brews until day 100. So, I started crafting them. I started putting all the water skins inside of the tap and filling them up. And once I had them all filled up, I started crafting the medical brews. I did this all night, all the way through the next day, and by the end of the next day, I had myself 89 medical brews in total. So, that would be enough to last me until a day 100. On day 76, I realized I actually wanted to tame one of the new creatures, called the Sinomacrops. Yeah, that one. Yes, I want to tame that thing, and now I have no idea how to do it, so we're going to have to figure that out. And hope that it works, because I have no idea how it's going to work. So, I guess let's go find out. Day 71. Today, interesting day, a lot of things happening. First of all, we got our Rexes hatching here. And the question is, are any of these actually decent? Let's check. So the first one is not decent, no, he's actually pretty bad. Second one, he has the stats. This one has the melee, but not the health. But we ended up having other matters to attend to, like taming a Sinomacrops, and I found level 140, you know, that's quite important. So I ended up chasing it down, then I realized that this thing, it wouldn't actually want to tame if I was near it, so I shot from a distance, and I figured a way that from a distance would actually work. And I tamed him up, and I mean, look at this guy, he's super adorable. It's so cute. But I'm gonna need a name for this guy, so I'm thinking Dora the Explorer, because it's going to help me explore. And how does this thing work? What is... Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait, I can fly. What? See, if I knew about this guy before I built my house, I probably would have got one of these before I built my house. But, you know, it's fine. It would have made building a lot easier, but it wasn't a problem. Anyway, later that day, I went out and I went to go farm metal with the Anklo, because metal was getting low again, and we're also going to need a lot for our Rex saddles for the boss fight later. So, I harvested a bunch of metal, and hopefully, it'll be enough. Guess we'll find out. Okay, just going to fill these forges up, and then I'm going to go to sleep. Day 72. I had big plans. I made myself some grappling hooks, and we headed over to the desert to the cave. Now, this is a puzzle cave, and apparently you can get
Rex Saddle BPs and other kind of crazy BPs out here. So I thought I'd come give it a try. So I made my way inside and, well, kind of seemed like dead ends everywhere. So I guessed maybe a special button somewhere. Maybe there's like a secret button. So I had a look around everywhere, and eventually, after looking around for 5 minutes, I found a little button on a wall. So throughout this cave, I'm not going to show you too much because there's no point. But when I got inside the cave, there was these kind of gases coming from the floor and some jumping puzzle. I found my first drop. Inside it was a few weapons. Quite nice, but a bit too expensive to craft. I then stumbled across some remains and, well, something obviously happened here. I then ran through and realized that this place, there's a lot of traps that go off here. It's very dangerous.
So there seems to be a lot of traps always going off, and it is very dangerous. But I eventually ended up finding a place, and I found a drop that's actually in a room that you can't get inside. There is no door. Unless there's a secret door and there's a button. Maybe there's a button. Shh. Oh. Oh, my armor's just broken. I didn't press it. Does that open this up? It does. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Alright then. Let's get out of here. Oh! Oh my, wow.
So, I started to make my way outside the cave as there was no other reason for me to be inside of it. We've got what we needed, we got our drops, so may as well just leave at this point and, you know, get out of here. So, that's what I did. You know, got all my loot and off we went. And here is some of the blueprints we got. We've got some actually pretty decent blueprints. We got a really good shotgun blueprint. It's pretty damn nice. It's not like the best, but it is it's good. Once we got home, we started breeding the Rexes, and I started debating whether maybe I should breed some monkeys. Yeah, maybe I should tame a monkey and we should bring a monkey into the fight with us. It actually might be stronger than it looks.
On day 74, I went back to the labyrinth because I got a bunch of good loot this time. So I thought I'd may as well just show it with you. I got a chest plate blueprint and also some gauntlets. Got some other items as well, some weapon blueprints and another flak chest piece blueprint and actual pre-crafted flag. Now I can use these for the boss fight. So got a bunch of nice items and pretty good. Quite interesting. Nothing too crazy, but nothing too awful. On day 76, I bred my Rexes again, and I had a ton of eggs. I'd been saving my eggs for quite a while, so this time we have a lot of eggs to hatch, and hopefully we're going to get quite a few eggs and Rexes that actually have all the stats. No, my luck, probably not, but oh, we have one here. So we have one here, that's pretty good. We'll claim that. Any that don't have it, we're just going to kill. Oh. Okay. So I killed all the Rexes that were bad. There was no point wasting time on them. And then I made my way over to my final artifact. Now, this cave is pretty easy, but I came down here once and the artifact wasn't here. But luckily, this time it is here. So I got the artifact and we got out of here because it is a horrible cave. It is super dark and super horrible. I then, before nighttime came, I went to the redwood and got myself a bunch of honey because I wanted to go fishing and try to get some blueprints. Maybe it would work, maybe it wouldn't, but I thought I'd give it a go. So that's what I did. On day 77 and day 78, I went canoeing and honestly, a bit of a disaster. I thought it'd be peaceful, but it wasn't. This happened. I got attacked again by the little rat. It ate my food and it literally stole my canteen and ate it. Like, what is wrong with this thing? I hate them. Why are they the most useless thing in the game? But anyway, on day 79, 3 days into fishing, I eventually got a catch. And, well, was the loot worth it? Let's find out. I ended up getting another one, actually, pretty shortly after this. And I got some saddles.
Now, the saddles are pretty good. You probably can get a Rex saddle from them. However, it was kind of bad and took way too long, so I didn't really want to sit there bothering. So instead I went around for 2 days and I looted a bunch of drops around the map, and I ended up finding a Rex BP. It was the perfect item. I ended up spending the rest of the day basically sorting out my inventory because it was kind of messy. But on day 83 I had more Rexes to hatch, and well, quite luckily for me, actually today I had a lot of these Rexes come out with good stats. 3 out of 4 of these Rexes came out with the good stats. So, well, that means that's 3 more boss dinos right there. I later went out and I found a Ferrazino high level. There's 135 Ferrazino, and I quite need this for hide right now. So, I tried to tame it up. I tried feeding it berry and vegetable bait, and well, I tell you now, it didn't like the bait, or the vegetables, or the fruit, you know. It tried to kill me. Same with the kibble. It tried to kill me again. I couldn't be having that. Yeah. It tried to kill me when I gave him kibble bait. And he hurts. He hurts hard. Yeah. He destroyed all my armor. Pretty much one hit. Like, this guy is scary. But I then figured out that I literally have wings. Why am I not just flying above him? So, that's what I did. So I knocked him out. I just flew above him and he couldn't do anything. I knocked him out easily, and from that point, I stayed with him until he tamed up, and that took pretty much the entire day. Day 86, I took him home, I made some bullets, and then I moved the Rexes towards the boss circle. I bred more Rexes, mainly to use, but also I can use the eggs to hatch them and also kill things to gain things experience. But although we had some pretty good luck this time with the Rexes, I ended up finding a pack of monkeys later on, and within the pack was a level 150 female monkey. So I was not going to miss this opportunity to tame this. So that's what I did. I chased it up and I tamed it up. And this thing, well, you know, I can now breed them. I can now breed the monkeys, which is pretty cool. Day 88, first things first, we need to farm hide. So we're going to need hide from the Rex saddles for the boss fight, and we're going to need quite a bit of it. So we're going to spend the entire day farming as much hide as we can, and after we've farmed as much hide as we can, we can probably go home and hopefully have enough for the boss fight without having to worry. So we ended up getting quite a bit of hide by the end of the run. Hopefully should be enough. And day 89, I ended up finding a Uteranus, and well, this guy, yeah, took me about 2 days to find this guy. Took day 89 and day 90, and well, day 90 I had him knocked out and tamed up. So there we do it. We have a UT, we have all the Rexes, we have everything. Everything is getting ready for the boss now. On day 91, I started out by making myself some mine wipes. Getting them going is quite important. Then secondly, I bred my Rexes and got my eggs for the day. I then went out, killed a bunch of dinosaurs for their raw meat, and then I took it back and filled up the trough so my dinosaurs could eat the food and heal up. This allows the Rexes to actually eat food and be able to heal, because I've seen some of them were actually starving and dying.
Oh, that's kind of cute.
And also, we have baby monkeys now. So I've got to wait for these guys to raise up, and hopefully I can bring them into the boss fight with me. For the rest of day 91, I went out and killed a bunch of Argentaviuses, got their Argent Talons, and it also went and killed a bunch of Sarcos and got Sarco skins. This is quite important, as I needed them. And I also got some Aloe Brains, but while I was killing the Aloes, I jumped on 2 and they just vanished beneath me. Kinda crazy. So I'm not really sure where they went or how they disappeared, but anyway. I managed to find another Allosaurus, and that was the last one I needed, so it was a lifesaver. We was okay. But for the rest of the day, I actually went out and I killed some Ferrazinos, got the Ferrazino claws, and that was about it. Yeah, we had everything for the boss almost at this point. Day 93, I mine wiped, and today was the day that I needed to make the saddles and my shotgun. So that's what I did. I made 13 Rex saddles. I'm pretty sure that was enough. And here are the results of them. So, We got some pretty good ones here. We actually got some quite high rolls. We got 87 armor. So let's hope for a high roll on the pump shotgun. Oh, it's just my luck, isn't it? 0. So, it wasn't really the best luck in the world for the shotgun roll, but it's fine. It doesn't really matter. We have pretty good rolls on the Rexes, and plus we have Rex saddles now, so we should be fine without even the shotgun anyway. But yeah. For the rest of day 95, I started actually leveling up the tames and basically just getting them ready, pumping their health up, pumping their melee up, and preparing them for the fight. Day 96, my monkeys had finally finished, and I started bringing them outside. Day 97 to 98 was just a days of preparing for the boss fight, and that was literally it. So, that's what we did. We prepared for day 99. And this is the moment that everything has led up to. Day 99. Oh wait, I don't have water. Quick. Run. Is everything in? Oh fuck. I hope so. Oh, I guess we'll find out. I think so, right? I think everything's actually did get in. That's good. Wow, this is cool. Oh, hello there. Okay. Am I whistling something? I'm whistling move 2. That's not good. Neutral. Oh good. I don't want to be getting aggro here. Why do I have like so many random things everywhere? Where are they all going? Oh, okay, they're all looking at him. No, Larry. Ow. Boom! We did it. Did these things even take much damage? Barely. Some of them did. Some of them took quite a lot. Some of them took like half. I guess some were like hit more. I think any of the Rexes or monkeys died, right? Can I loot the boss? No! Dora! Alright, we made it. You know what?
If you enjoyed this video at any point, then please hit the like button and subscribe. If you hit that like button, the next video, I'll be doing Dino Overhaul X. If you hit that like button, that is. So, hit the like button, help me out, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one.